They're ready. It's over the mile. Stand by for a start. And there they go. They're off and they're racing in the Supreme Toto. Sports Toto, Supreme Toto. 6 from 58 stakes. Ramsey's was slow to begin, so was Bullish Luck. And Mr. Miura began fast. And 48 Queen is moving up there with Limsky Way, Commodore Lincoln. Berlinetta's racing 5th early. Jeffrey midfield inside of. Behind those there was Lucky Victory. They were followed in turn then by Blue Eyed Boy. Vergladica, Natural Water is back on the inside. The last two, Bullish Luck and Ramsey's, as they travel off the back. On the uphill climb they go as they approach the 1,000 metres marker, and on top it's Limsky Way, the outsider in the 12-horse lineup, in second placing now. As they race to the side of the track, there is Commodore Lincoln. Mr. Miura has the leaders back, and then came 48 Queen, Berlinetta, then Jeffrey, Lucky Victory, Vergladica, Natural Water, Blue Eyed Boy, then Bullish Luck, and last is Ramsey's as they approach the home bend. Just over 600 metres left to go, and Commodore Lincoln, he's about to pour on the pressure. He's about to establish the lead here as he goes past Limsky Way, and now goes for home as they travel down the lane. Berlinetta now goes to a clear third. They were followed by Mr. Miura. Lucky Victory now staying on towards the outside there with Blue Eyed Boy. It's Commodore Lincoln who still tries to shrug off Limsky Way. Then Berlinetta. Here's Blue Eyed Boy. He's storming down the centre. Commodore Lincoln. He tries to shrug off all challengers, but here they come. And Blue Eyed Boy is down the outside with Berlinetta. Berlinetta goes to the lead from Commodore Lincoln. Berlinetta has won from Blue Eyed Boy. Commodore Lincoln third. They were followed by Jeffrey. Then came Vergladica, Limsky Way, Ramsey's 48 Queen. They were followed by Mr. Miura, Natural Water, Lucky Victory, and Bullish Luck. So Berlinetta has won the prize for CK Core. For trainer KP Hoy, first win here in the country, Berlinetta, closing off well to defeat either Blue Eyed Boy or back on the inside was Commodore Lincoln, who had his chance, put Limsky Way away halfway down the straight, but couldn't fight off the late charge of Berlinetta, coming with a sprint at the finish to get up in time to grab Commodore Lincoln. Blue Eyed Boy might have got up in time to grab third. We'll stand by for the photo. It's a pretty close go for second and third, and Jeffrey wasn't far behind the place getters. Perhaps 815, they're not official at this stage. But Berlinetta getting up in the nick of time to claim victory, having its third run here in the country, holding off number 1 Blue Eyed Boy and 5 Commodore Lincoln, and those numbers official 815 and 3. So 815 and 3 confirmed. Berlinetta, a 5-year-old bay gelding, is by Sufficient out of Barchetta, trained by KP Hoy for the Seong Ho stable, and was ridden by CK Core. The runner-up is number 1 Blue Eyed Boy, trained by Malcolm Thwaites for the Cheers stable, and ridden by R. Shafiq. And third is number 5 Commodore Lincoln, trained by A.B. Abdullah for the Al Arabia stable. Jay D'Souza the rider, and fourth is number 3 Jeffrey, ridden by Zed Carreel for trainer Shane Edwards. The time is 136.1. 136.1. The margins are 3/4 by a head by 1 3/4. So 3/4 by a head by 1 3/4 in 136.1. And as you can see, Limsky Way worked its way across, found the lead. Commodore Lincoln was posted outside the leader throughout, but just failed to stave off the late charge of Berlinetta and also Blue Eyed Boy. And those two horses in question were stalking the leaders. It looked as though Blue Eyed Boy had the sprint and had the acceleration at the end, but not to be. Berlinetta was staying on very well in the pink colours and the yellow cap. And coming through the centre there with Blue Eyed Boy, Commodore Lincoln in the blue and white colours. And they've hit the line together. And Jeffrey was also closing off okay. After race 2, the numbers are 815 and 3. That race time again was 136.1. And that's about 1.8 seconds outside the record. After these